Welcome back to the channel. How you all doing? In today's video we're going to continue on with some more Indian limestone installation. We're going to work to finish off the top section here. Yesterday we finished over that side. Not going to keep you guys waiting. Let's dive right into it. Before we jump into the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already subscribed for more cool videos like this one. Okay guys, so this is where we're at. We finish this section, go all the way up to the top. So I leave out my space there to go across with my angle iron. Just finish this 45 here. Run my angle iron across, run it across over there. Now we're just gonna put our weeping plastic, install our soldier now. I like to put a piece of stone at the back here just so that just to help to stabilize the angle iron. Very important to have the same measurement. If you have half inch over here, be sure to have the same thing over this side. We already put our level, it's 100% level. So we finished to install our angle iron. Now we're just gonna go over with our weeping plastic. Weeping plastic is what we usually use to help to prevent the water. After we install our soldier course, we're going to make a hole in the middle. After our weeping plastic, we install our tie work. We want to overlap that around 6 to 8 inches over our weeping plastic. And if I'm joining your tie work, you want to overlap it at least 6 to 8 inches. Here I'm just installing my tuck tape. Duct tape is the one that the homeowner provided. I like to use the blue one. Here I'm just marking out where my stone gonna fall right across from my soldier course. I'm marking out so that I have a full stone running right across and finish one stone over my window. So as you see here, I step one stone over my window and I plumb, just to make sure that both sides, the face and the front of it, is plumb with the wall that's already there. Here I'm aiming for a ½ inch joint for my head joints. My stone here that I cut it 10.5 inches, being as that's the height of my jumbo stone. So that way once we reach, it's gonna go right up in line, so that I can come right across with my stone that's gonna go on top of the soldier course after we finish to install the soldier. As you see, I put a brick ties. As I go, I like to put 1 and 2 brick ties here and there to help to secure it, to make it more stronger. If it's your first time laying soldier, I recommend you put your level on each coast until you understand. For me, I almost put it on all the coasts here because I just wanted to look, make sure it's nice and straight, and you already know it's stone, right? So not all of them is straight. Put a bit of mortar on my angle line here, being as we cut the stones. My guy's not always gonna cut it as straight as I want it. So if you were to sit it right on top of your angle iron, it's probably not gonna be as level as you want them to be. So the mortar, putting a bit of mortar helps a lot to level it off the way I want them. I also would recommend run a line right across if it's your first time as well. What I'm doing here now, I'm using my finger as I go to put behind the wall as a gauge or as a guide. As you see right there, you could see my finger right at the back. So that's how I know that all my stone is at the same distance from the wall come towards me. So that way I have a perfect straight line. One man cut them and two man cut. Eh? You know, take you know. You don't take him lever. Howdy. Oh, massage. So I make a huge jump there. My battery died at times, you know, sometimes you're working and just don't have the time to go and change your battery sometimes. So I missed out some of, but as you already know, over that side I start my my flashing. Coming up in a few minutes, I'm going to show you how I install the flashing over the other side of the window there, so that way you have an understanding of how to do it yourself if you don't know how to install your own flashing, and how to start up from the roof upward. So keep on watching, that's coming up soon. In other video, I have lots of video up on YouTube of explaining the 3 rules of how to lay stone, and that apply for all stone, veneer, man-made, natural stone, you name it. There is a rule that you have to follow in order to get the pattern that I'm laying here. And follow with the rules, you have to be very passionate, because some guys, even though they know the rules, they just, you know, sometimes you might have to put a 1 or 2 stone and you might have to remove them in order to get them to how you want them to look and stand out better in the eyes. So you have to be like very passionate about what you're doing, you know, for the pattern to look as nice as, you know. But I'll link one of those videos so you can check it out, of the 3 rules of how to lay stone. So that way you can, you know, it's pretty simple and straightforward. drop down. The biggest size stone is 10.5. So just gonna mark 10.5 plus half an inch joint. That would be 11. I'm just gonna keep on repeat that until we reach right down to the bottom of where our stone is down there. And as we come up, we need to work to come right up to this mark. You want to mark this so that you can know whether or not if a half an inch size joint is good enough, or you need to go a little bit tighter or maybe a little bit bigger, which is still fine. So right now, this is where I am. So I guess we have to reach up to this mark. I'll get it. Right, let's put a 45 nail right here now. Just gonna put a nail right here so that we can use as a gauge or as a guide to help maintain the straightness of the wall. So we're just gonna put it right here in the corner here. Get a nail. Just gonna follow this line here as we go up. So we have a nice straight corner, go all the way up. Very important to use the extra 5 minutes to do this, guys.